doing? Were you watching pornography?
No. Yeah, I was.
How did you do it? I thought it's banned here in Indonesia.
Well, the censoring system set in place by RIM is a joke.
Well, you must be right. But have you heard of NoPornesia? Wait until I install it on your phone. I think it's time for you to watch the informational video on NoPornesia.
NoPornesia is a new technology company that has written a top-of-the-line software censoring all pornographic material on smartphones. We started with 5 MIT graduate students and an idea. When the Indonesian government first gave RIM, the maker of BlackBerry, an ultimatum to either stop access to pornography or have their license revoked, we knew we could help. Through our advanced filtering technology skills, we invented a program which, when downloaded on any phone, will block all sites involving any pornography. Indonesia, with a population of 240 million and growing, is a major player in the mobile phone industry. Currently, there are over 10 million phones in Indonesia with 3G internet coverage, and 80% of all new phones sold are now internet-enabled. The reason for this large demand for internet abilities on mobile phones is the lack of personal computers coupled with high costs of broadband on all PCs. BlackBerry is the leading device used in Indonesia, with the number of BlackBerry users currently at about 3 million. There are numerous providers constantly contributing to a healthy environment, keeping prices low and thus driving down industry revenue. Although BlackBerry controls such a large quantity of mobile device users, about 70% of these BlackBerry users are buying their devices on the black market due to the decreased price. This large percentage of uncontrolled, therefore uncensored BlackBerries on the market creates a vast quantity of individuals and families who have not yet had filtering software installed. Due to the fact that RIM has never been given the ultimatum of banning pornography, their lack of expertise in this field creates a large demand for our more advanced technology, and a vast niche for NoPornesia to invest in the area.
But Mom, why is pornography even banned in Indonesia?
That's next.
With the Muslim religion accounting for 88% of the population, beliefs on pornography here are very strong and taken very seriously. As stated in the Quran, He, God, forbids all that is shameful, indecent, evil, rebellious, and oppressive. This verse has led to a ban on pornography. Following their beliefs, the Indonesian government is now trying to block all pornographic material from being viewed on the mobile internet, thus giving RIM the ultimatum. Despite Indonesia's rich cultural values, Indonesians nowadays are being significantly influenced by Western cultures. Middle to upper-class Indonesians are currently undergoing lifestyle westernization, with more people speaking English and having 24/7 access to the internet via their smartphones. Less than 20% of the population is connected to the internet, therefore leaving great untapped potentials for profit. Just like in any other Muslim-dominated nation, pornography is considered taboo in Indonesia. In January 2011, Indonesia has been in conflict with RIM. In order for other smartphone companies to compete with RIM for market share in Indonesia, they will also face such government intervention. This is where we come in, bringing 2 of our programmers to Indonesia to create pornography filtering software for smartphone companies to purchase. The cost and time for cell phone providers to come up with their own filtering software is not worth the benefit. Thus, it is much easier and more convenient for them to purchase the most reliable filtering program, which our company provides.
Pause it.
What?
But don't we have a reputation of being a corrupt country?
Honey, just keep watching.
In 1999, the first democratic election was held, and the progress that has been made towards fair and reliable practices has set precedents among Southeast Asian countries. Valiant efforts have been made to curb corruption through the creation of the Anti-Corruption Commission, KPK. Though the corruption rating is still fairly high, ranked 110 out of 178 countries, vast improvements have been made in the last 5 years when Indonesia was ranked 138 out of 159 countries in the Corruption Perception Index. President Obama recently visited Indonesia and praised the country and government for their transition to democracy based on the principle of unity and diversity. U.S.-Indonesia relations are being renewed through this transition. And most importantly, 4 of the 7 main parties in Indonesia are Islamic-oriented. NoPornesia has an opportunity to align with their vision for the country in trying to eradicate pornography from smartphones.
Well, the political climate looks to be strong, but how will this affect the investment climate with regards to the economy?
Honey, why don't you understand? It's so simple.
Indonesia's economy is the largest in Southeast Asia and is ranked 15th in the world. It is one of the emerging market economies today. All major sectors play an important role in this growth, especially the industry sector, which is the largest contributor to GDP. Moreover, domestic consumption provides the biggest influence on economic growth. With ever-increasing prices on popular cell phones such as the BlackBerry, iPhone, and Android, Indonesian citizens have driven up the price they spend on cell phones. However, Indonesia didn't get where it is today without help. If a country is unable to stimulate its own economy, foreign direct investment is a strong candidate to be used as it is one of the sources of external finance for lower-income countries. Inward FDI, in particular, helps the host country incorporate new technology, marketing strategies, and management skills it is lacking in order to accelerate the economic growth process. This is of benefit to smartphone firms who receive a significant share of their profits from foreign countries such as Indonesia. Indonesia has experienced a high rate of FDI from the United States within the past decade. Without this support, Indonesia would not be experiencing the rapid economic growth it has been.
Wait,
Now what?
didn't we have a financial crisis in 1997 to 1998? Why wouldn't NoPornesia want to invest in Indonesia? Okay, I'll shut up.
The Indonesian government realizes that investment is one of the most important factors in driving economic growth, and thus on March 28, 2007, the Indonesian government passed a new law known as the Capital Investment Law of 2007. The previous investment laws date back to 1967. Recently, in November 2010, Indonesia reported a 13.6% jump in foreign direct investment, putting it on course for a record full-year FDI. When businesses apply for a foreign direct investment company status, they are known as PMAs. A PMA company becomes a limited liability company after the Ministry of Justice and Human Rights grants approval. The process takes a maximum of 2 months after they receive the deed of establishment, tax ID number, and bank account information from the notary. There are many incentives if NoPornesia invests in Indonesia with the Capital Investment Law of 2007. Some of these include a reduction of income tax through the reduction of net earnings, a reduction in corporate tax to 25%, a waiver or reduction of import duty in respect of capital goods, machinery, and raw materials. Some qualifications must be met in order to gain some of these incentives, and NoPornesia has them. We fall under the Electronics and Telecommunications, Multimedia, and Information Industry Group sector, which is applicable to all areas in Indonesia. Another incentive is that the new law now allows limited stay permits for foreign personnel for 2 years, while some other countries only allow 1. They also allow multiple re-entry permits. Lastly, NoPornesia will also be able to use a longer duration of land title through Hak Pakai, which is the right to use title for a period of 70 years. This is not automatically given to all investors, but our company is eligible because 1. We will be there for a long duration and improve the national economy. 2. It won't require large land areas. And 3. We will not disturb the sense of fairness, justice of the community, or harm the general interests of the public. The 2007 investment law gives standard protection to investors against expropriation and enshrines national treatment. It has become clear that Indonesia's shaky physical infrastructure is a blessing in disguise for mobile and social media entrepreneurs, and due to its resilient economic growth and increased political stability, Indonesia has been a hot destination among portfolio investors for the past 22 months. And NoPornesia sees this as a perfect opportunity.
So what do you think?
Wow, that video is way better than pornography.
Hey, so what do you think of your NoPornesia phone?
Oh, it's wonderful, Mom. I've been doing so many activities and I have been getting my homework done. NoPornesia has made my life so much better.